Happy Easter. So we just came from church. So we back at home. And I wanted to show y'all Harper's Easter basket.
It's amazing.
Alright, this is Harper's Easter basket. She has some Furby. She actually has a big Furby that she got for Christmas from her auntie. And so she was saying that she wanted the mini ones because they can actually communicate with the big ones. So I got her 2 of the little ones. She been obsessed with axolotls. So she has an axolotl and it can swim in the water. So she put that in the tub with her. She got some glasses. She loves to write, so I got her like some bunny pencil sharpeners. This is like a little carrot gun, so she can shoot stuff. She got some silly straws and some candy, and she loves nerds, so we got her some nerds. And I didn't get to show y'all my Easter fit. This is my Easter outfit. It's from Old Navy, and it's the purse I wore with it. My Coach. This was the purse, which I've been seeing people get like little charms and stuff and the little scarf to wrap around. I really want to get that, so that's gonna be my little thing this summer. I gotta find some. I've been seeing some cute ones at like Marshalls and TJ Maxx, so I'm gonna find something to match. I kind of want to do like pink because I think I love this color in pink, so I think that'll be really cute. But I'm about to get started with cooking. I said I wanted to make Easter Sunday dinner. So I'm making scalloped potatoes, fried wings, fried whole wings, and fried shrimp and cabbage. So that's gonna be our meal for today. I done prepped most of the ingredients last night. I did the potatoes, I seasoned the chicken. I didn't season the shrimp, but that's not gonna take long. So yes, so that's what I'm doing, and I'm gonna show y'all me cooking. All right, so first we're getting started with the scalloped potatoes. I'm taking 2 cups of heavy whipping cream and warming it on the stove. Then we're going in with some minced garlic, 1 big scoop of that. Then we're going in with some thyme and a little bit of nutmeg. Not too much of this nutmeg, because too much it'll ruin the mixture. A little bit of salt and a little bit of black pepper. We are gonna give that a little stir, and we're gonna cook it on the stove for maybe like 3 to 5 minutes until it gets warm and start boiling a little bit. Now I'm cutting my shallot, and my knife is so dull. Oh my gosh, list any good knife sets below, y'all, because I need one. Alright, so this is one of my favorite kitchen utensils. This is actually a cheese grater, but it comes with different attachments that you can use to slice different stuff. So I actually use this to slice the potatoes as well. Also, you can see I am struggling to get this to lock to the table. I cannot get it for nothing in the world. You see Harper in the back, she trying to figure out what's going on. Like, help me, girl. But yeah, I'm putting the attachments on. It's very easy to put together, very easy to clean. These are the cheeses that I'm using. And look how fast I'm finna shred this cheese. Quick, like butter. And look how perfectly thin these are. Oh my gosh, it came out amazing. But I went ahead and assembled my potatoes. I just took 3 potatoes and a few shallots and just lined them up. Now I'm putting the cheese in between each of the potatoes and the shallots.
And also, you can use whatever cheese that you want. This is just the cheese that I chose to use. I've seen some people use gear cheese. This is also the mixture that we had on the stove. I strained it and chilled it first, and now I'm just pouring it over the top. Now I'm taking a little knife and making sure all of the mixture is getting all the way to the bottom so it can fully cook through. You don't want any hard potatoes. I'm gonna wrap it with foil paper and bake it in the oven for an hour on 400. Now I'm starting on my cabbage. It's not gonna be our regular southern cabbage. We're doing Jamaican cabbage. That's why I got the bell peppers out. All right, with Jamaican cabbage, you have to cut it very thin. So I really should have cut the cabbage in half, but I don't know. I wasn't paying attention or thinking, so I'm just slicing and dicing at this point. I also didn't film this part, but I cut the bell peppers just as thin as I cut the cabbage because you don't want a bunch of thick pieces and your cabbage is thin. So, and now I'm shredding my carrots. This is how I do mine. Most people they use a knife and do it and they just chop them up, but I feel like this is the easiest way for me to do it. Alright, so I use about 2 to 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, let that cook down, let it get hot. Then I start adding the cabbage and the carrots and bell peppers and stuff. Alright, so now we're going to take like a tablespoon of garlic. And these are the seasonings that I'm using. I got Cajun seasoning and I did a little bit of salt. You can add a little bit of water if you want to as well. But cabbage make a lot of water on its own, so I wouldn't add too much. Maybe like a quarter cup. And this is how my cabbage is looking so far. I'm gonna let it cook a little bit longer. All right, now we're getting started on the shrimp. These are the seasonings, and I'm also using these same seasonings to season my flour as well. This is the shrimp that I'm using. Don't ask me what kind of shrimp it is because I have no clue. I know it's like jumbo shrimp. I cleaned it, peeled it, deveined it. I also don't eat shrimp, so that's why I really can't tell you what kind of shrimp it is. Once we get all the seasonings on there, we're going to give it a good mix before we add it in our flour mixture. Now, my flour mixture is flour and then like 2 tablespoons of cornstarch just to give it a good breading, and that way it'll come out crispy once it's fried because I'm deep frying it. Now I'm finna get started on my whole wings. I use the same seasonings that I use for the shrimp except for the obey. And we just gonna bread them in that mixture.
Alright, so it's been in the oven for an hour, so I'm gonna top it with cheese and put it back in there for like 15 minutes. Alright, this is my chicken that I fried. I had to bring it in real quick from outside because it started raining. So now I'm frying inside. I only got one more to fry though, so we're done. And this is my cabbage. This is the scalloped potatoes. Alright, this is my plate. I'm about to eat. I'm so hungry. And Alexa lied. I was frying this chicken outside and it started raining, pouring down. And she told me it wasn't supposed to rain till 7, so I had to rush and fry my last piece. But I'm about to eat. And this camera about to die, so I will see y'all in the next vlog. Bye.